when we're designing protocols, one of the flaws that we have a lot of the times is that we design the protocols locking us in to a lot of areas, and we don't bring flexibility into the study. And therefore, it makes us non-adaptable. So protocols need to be designed as flexible as possible. So if you are going to use a comparator, don't specify what manufacturer you're going to be using, because you're already locking yourself in. If you're using a certain dose of it, try to include all the different doses available so that the sites can choose what they have available at hand, or if there's a stock out, or if there's a low stock in the global market, then it'll be easier to provide that product. Consider all the different, for example, doses that are available for your risk mitigation. And some become unavailable and you've only used 15 or 60 ml, but there's a 45 ml, and that's the one that you're going to need. It's also good to consider these things at protocol design, because you will need to include them in your IRT and implement them, maybe at a later stage. Sometimes they might be just for reducing the risk, and you might not need them, but it's worthwhile having them already for a later time. The same is, how many cohorts have you planned? We've had a study where we were planning to do 6. We've ended up doing 15. So adding extra cohorts early on without knowing what the dose is, but you're able to add that dose later on, brings in that flexibility. And you might need to do a protocol amendment at a later stage, but in the IRT, you've already implemented that at the protocol design stage. So you don't have to make the changes later on and not be the factor that might delay the study, because you've already thought about all those areas that you might have an issue with.